Welcome back to our YouTube channel. So today we're just going to revise another past paper, and the past paper that we are going to revise this time is English Paper 2 2024 GCE, and our concentration will be question number 1 and section 1. So we are going to solve question 1 section 1. So without much wasting of the time, let us just go direct into the paper. So the paper was written on August 6 2024. So I will not go through the instructions. We already know the instructions. Our main concentrations will be on the instructions on question number 1. So question number 1 reads, there are 2 sections under this question. So answer both section 1 and section 2, but we're just going to answer section 1. So section 1 is vocabulary, and this section carries 10 marks. So the instructions given say, from the given 3 options, so we are going to be given 3 options, choose the one that completes the sentence correctly. So write your answers on the spaces provided. Ensure that your answers are spelled correctly. So it is a very common mistake finding a lot of pupils underlining their answers instead of writing the answers. So we are advised not to underline, not to circle, but to write down the answer in the correct spelling. So we must make sure that the spelling is correct. Okay, so there is even an example provided to us. So don't dash a lot of time on the first part of the examination, and 3 options have been given which read the same. I think they have the same pronunciation. The only difference is that they have different spellings and different meanings. So we have west, the second one is west, and the third one is west. So if we look closely at the words, I think the one that is going to fit correctly is the second west. So the second west simply means not using a lot of time or not misusing your time. So don't waste a lot of time on the first part of the examination. Do not take a lot of time solving one question. So that is the correct answer. And as you can see, the word has been written on the space. It has not been underlined. So in the same context, you are also supposed to do the same. So without wasting much of the time, let us go to question number 1 and see what has been provided to us. So question number 1 reads, Chika could not study because her lamp was dash dash dash. Okay, so Chika could not study because her lamp was. All the 3 words are 40. So we have 40, the second one is 40, the third one is 40, but they have different meanings. So for you to be able to answer this question, you need to know the meaning of all the 3 words. Okay, so what is the meaning of the first 40? So this 40 simply means something not functioning properly, or if something is broken or if something is defective, then we say that thing is 40, which is the first one. And if you look closely at the context of the sentence, it fits in the context. So the correct answer is the first one. So 40, not functioning properly or defective. And this explains to us why Chika could not study. Chika could not study because the lamp she was using was not functioning properly. That is in the other interpretation, the way you can interpret it. Why is the second one not correct? So the second one is not correct because it means something else. This word is a musical instrument which simply means loud or strong. So if the music is loud, you can say it is 40. Then the third one is a number, the same number 40 that we know, this number. And this equally does not fit in the context of the sentence. So the only one that fits is the first one. Okay, so we move on to the second question. So the second question reads, the dash has 80 piglets. The dash has 80 piglets. And we have 3 options. All of them are so. So but they have different meanings as usual. So. Now which one fits correctly in this context? The first so, this one with OAR, it simply means rising high. So or fly or rise high. We see it, So obviously this one does not qualify. A good example that we can give of how you can use this so is, for example, we know the prices of 4 has always been going up. So instead of saying the price of 4 has gone up, you can also say the price of 4 has soared. So meaning to go up or to rise. That is the meaning. Then the second one means painful or tender, and it does not fit in this context. It does not fit in this context. The only one that will fit in this context is the third one. The third one simply means an adult female pig. Obviously an adult female pig is the one which can have piglets. So this is the only word that is going to fit in the context used. So the correct answer is so, S-O-W. So we move on to question number 3. So question number 3 reads, sadly he has been dash in the crime. Then we have 3 words. We have extricated, the second one is implicated, and the third one is instigated. So the one that is going to be correct also is implicated. So sadly he has been implicated in the crime. So the correct answer is supposed to be implicated. Now we need to know why implicated is the correct one. What does implicate mean? So implicated means involved or connected to a crime or a wrongdoing. So when you have been involved or you have been connected to a crime that has happened, then we say you have been implicated. So this simply happens when, for example, there's a crime that has happened. When a crime has happened, the police are going to do what? They are going to do an investigation. And whoever will be found connected to that crime, all those people are also going to be part of the crime. So being part of the crime simply means implicated. So the correct answer is implicated. Why is extricated not correct? So extricated simply means freed or removed from a difficult situation. So when someone has been freed from a difficult situation, for example, a criminal, you have been implicated in a case, you are suspected of doing a crime, but you are not the actual person who did that crime. You are arrested, then you are taken to prison, then later afterwards they discover that you were innocent, then they free you. We can say you have been extricated from the case, you have been freed. So extricated is not correct. What about instigated? Instigated means initiated or started a problem or a conflict. So when a problem has started or a situation has been started, we say it has been instigated, and it is not correct also in this context. So the only one that fits is implicated. So we have written implicated there as the correct answer. So we move on to question number 4. Question number 4 says, a dash contained a lot of money. A dash contained a lot of money. All the 3 words are pace. We have pace, then we have pause, we have pace again. So which one is the correct one? The first pace simply means the rate. At what pace are you doing your homework? At what rate? How fast or how slow? That is the interpretation of the word pace. So I don't think this one qualifies to be the correct one in this context. The third one also, pace. Pace is simply a bag where you keep money, and this is the one that fits correctly in the context. Then when we talk about pulse, pulse is a biological word which refers to heartbeats or something related to heartbeats, and this one does not also qualify to be used in the context. So the correct answer is purse, which simply means a bag which usually ladies use to keep their money or belongings. So the correct answer is purse. Question number 5. She is a beautiful dash from Mali. She is a beautiful dash from Mali. So we have lad, we have lash, and we have lass. So which one is the correct one? So the correct one is lass. The correct one is lass. So she is a beautiful lass from Mali. So the word lass simply means a young woman or girl. So it's an informal or poetic way of referring to a girl or a woman. We see that. Then what about lad? Lad is simply the opposite. It is the opposite of lass. So lad refers to a young boy or man. So it refers to a young boy or man. So lad is a boy or man. Lass is a woman or girl. What about lash? Lash simply refers to eyelashes or weeping or criticizing. That is the interpretation. So the correct answer here is supposed to be lass. So a young beautiful woman or girl. So this is the one that will fit properly in the context.